So the thing is, what once okay, so here's a simple answer there. We all know it, right? Human beings. This is not a religious take. There's a way in which you can say this that a rational, atheistic person can shake hands with it, right? Human beings have knowledge over good and evil, or in psychological terms, we know what is good and we know what is bad. It's like we know what is good based off of our experience. No, we know what is good based off of our experiences of what is bad, right? This doesn't have to be, a psychological thing. No, sure, no. This is exactly a psychological thing. It doesn't have to be like a moral thing, like a religious thing if you don't want, right? It's like, right, famous example. I touch a stove, it burns me. Holy excuse me. Oh that burnt. That I didn't like that. That was bad. I didn't like that at all, right? So yeah, usually I'm not accustomed to my hand burning on something hot. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that again, right? Right. So right, like we have that higher understanding, but still, despite that higher understanding, the contradiction is that we always sort of end up acting like animals. Although, again, I think that's not quite appropriate. It's appropriate only to a certain degree, right? To call someone an animal, right? For that to be an insult, it presumes that all an animal does is everything that is base, right? Like an animal is vicious. It's entirely self-motivated, right? It doesn't care about anything else, aside from eating, shitting, taking, sleeping, and procreating, right? Like it doesn't care about anything else besides what is base. But like it's true, but there's a positive spin to that, right? Because it's like when someone calls you an animal, you don't exactly think nice things. You think of all the worst things that define an animal. But like, as it recently occurred to me, I never thought to think this, but the fellow Michael Malice, he said this. The animals, something so simple, right? And animals are capable of taking care of others, right? Animals are capable of compassion, right? Animals, again, you could say this is for the sake of natural selection, but so it is that compassion is necessary for the survival of the fittest, right?